welcome to season 2 of Kat's Crafty Corner. It has been some time, but today I have such a fun project for us to do. I enjoy decorating candy into party favors and fun little gifts for individuals. So I put together a Halloween treats kit for us to do today. Go to the La Crosse Public Library. You will try to find one of these La Crosse Public Library Trick and Treats Adult Craft Make and Take Kit. First come, first serve in this. Now let me turn my camera around and we will show you what's included in the kit, and we will put together one of each of the fun treats. Everything is included in the kit except an adhesive, black marker, pair of scissors, and some wiggly eyes. Those are optional for you. So let's turn the camera around and let's start crafting. Unpack the La Crosse Public Library presents Trick and Treats Adult Craft Make and Take Kit. Opening up the bag, you'll first will discover that it's just the poster advertising the program. Underneath there, you're going to find a set of instructions. These instructions will tell you exactly what kind of supplies and how to do each of these particular crafts. This craft kit is actually 5 different types of Halloween treats, but you'll be able to make 4 of each of those types. And then I threw in a bonus. And that bonus will be 1 more type of a Halloween treat, but you'll be able to make 2 of those. The bonus is something that you need special equipment in order to do this particular craft. Also in here, there will be any kind of templates that you might need to make extras, or on more diagrams to show you on how to do something if it doesn't show clearly inside this video, or you just don't understand and you're more of a visual person in watching or in learning your types of crafts. So that's just a preview of the few things that we'll be doing in here. I want to make a couple special notes. You are going to discover that the type of candy that may be shown in this video is going to be different than the kind of candy you might have in your bag. We just did a variety pack. There's going to be 3 staples types of candy in there: Hershey Nuggets, miniature Hershey candy bars, and then Tootsie Roll Pops. So that for 3 of the crafts, those specific ones work really well. The other ones is just going to be a variety of there. You're also going to need to gather some kind of a adhesive to hold these crafts together. I would recommend using double-sided tape. If you don't have that, a liquid adhesive will work perfectly too. It's just I'm trying to prevent you from putting any kind of adhesive onto your candy if you're planning on giving these out to other individuals. You will like to have a black marker, and you might want to have wiggly eyes or call googly eyes, whichever you call them. So let's continue unpacking our kit. You will discover that you should have 5 little ghost templates in your kit. You are going to have 4 sheets of paper that is cut 6 by 6 for a treat pouch. And everything is going to be a variety of colors, sizes. Nothing's going to really coordinate as well as if you were doing these yourself. So I'm just letting you be aware of that. You are going to have 4 treat toppers, 2 of this cute little trick or treat, and then 1 of this Happy Halloween that we'll be using. And then you are going to have these small little flags. I gotta just dig and find my other ones. You should have 4 of those in your packet. And those are going to be your Hershey Nuggets wrappers. Put those off. you are going to find some tissue paper in your thing. And this has 4 sheets of tissue paper. You will also find 2 lime green treat holders that have little bolts and hair, and you should have 2 of those in your packet. I am trying to track down my other piece of hair. And this is the one that you need a special electronic die cutting machine. So that's why we only are going to be doing 2 in this, because not everyone has those type of machines in their homes. Then you'll also find a length of string to go along with it. You'll have to cut this into 4 pieces. I'm going to let you do that. And then you should have 4 snack size bags in your kit. And then the good part, and I do hope that you actually wrap up your treats and not eat your treats beforehand, but you are also going to have a wide variety of candy available in your treat bag. So I'm going to just put some of this off to the side, and the first one we are going to do is that we're going to actually make some ghost lollipops. So I'm going to take out some of the candy, and then I gotta get my lollipops. So I'm gonna just empty that. So here's the 4 lollipops, and all I'm going to do on the video is just to show you how to do one of each of these, because you do have the written instructions and you don't want to see me actually sitting here wrapping 4 of them in the video. We want this quick and simple is what we want to do. So you want to locate your lollipops, you want to locate your string. This is where the tissue paper comes in handy too. You're going to need a pair of scissors, and you are either going to use wiggly eyes or you are going to use a black marker with this. So you are going to cut your tissue paper is already cut 5.5 inches in width at the moment. The length is still the same length that I got it. It's 10 inches long. So you're just going to cut this in half basically. And we will just take our scissors and cut it in half. And I do recommend that you use both sheets of tissue paper on one lollipop, just for the simple fact that it actually covers the coloring of the wrapper. So I'm going to just fold that over like this. Move out the other tissue paper. I'm going to grab those out of the way. I'm going to grab my lollipop. And then the string. We are going to need a piece of the string to wrap it around. But first, let us just place the tissue paper around our lollipop, and it's just folding it over. Getting a nice fold, nice definition. Smooth it out. I'm going to twist the tissue paper around the middle a little bit. I'm going to fluff things out. And then I am going to grab some string, and I'm actually going to wait instead of cutting it right away. I'm going to actually use the bottom half of it. I'm going to tie a knot, and I hope I do this without stumbling along. And I'm going to just tie it. And then you can either do a little bow tie, or you can just leave the ends to hang. You may want to tie that again in a bigger knot so that things will stick around. So once I get my bow tie, hopefully, there we go. Just a cute little bow tie right there. I am going to cut the string, and I will have enough to do the other 4. So here is my little ghost. I'm gonna straighten his little tie out. And then I'm going to take my black marker and I'm going to add eyes and a mouth to this little guy. You can use wiggly eyes if you have some small little wiggly eyes. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw an oval right on that side, right here, and then right here. So this results into a nice, quick, easy Halloween treat that you can just quickly wrap up and make it a little bit cuter in presentation, and you're done. Because most individuals would have a few of these supplies on hand. Instead of tissue paper, you can use Kleenex, you can use toilet paper, you can use paper towels, anything that's white and it has a light feel to it. So we are done with one of our treats, and I'm going to just put them off to the side right here. Then our next one that we are going to do is we're going to do another ghost, but it's going to be a hugger. So this is where these little cutout ghosts work. The template is in with the instructions, so you can make more if you choose to like these. You're going to use your Hershey bar for this. And I might stick that down and stick this down just a little bit so that that doesn't pop up. I could add eyes to the ghost face here if I wanted to, but it will go right in the center of its body, just like this. So I'm going to take a piece of double-sided tape, and I'm going to cut it a little bit, and I'm going to just stick it right here in the middle. Remove the liner, and then I am going to stick that Hershey bar right like this, so it stays. Now you can leave the ghost wings open, or because I call it a hugger, we will fold that over, and I'm going to fold this one over so it's sort of holding the Hershey bar in place. And all I'm going to do is just add a little piece of double-sided tape or a liquid adhesive to one of the ends. And if you do use a liquid adhesive, you're going to have to hold it in place for a few minutes just so that it will dry. And we will just go like that. And another simple Halloween decorative treat is finished. So there's our ghost in our display right here. The next one that I'm going to do is very, very simple. It is one of these ones that we can easily find templates, patterns off on the internet that is very relatively free to use. You just need a printer and you need to download an image off of the website, but I just want to let you know that it is available. We are going to do a tree topper, and the tree toppers that we have that I found that I thought were adorable is either this little Halloween, Happy Halloween, or this trick or treat. So the first thing you're going to want to do is find your snack bag. You're going to just put in some candy that you have. Simple. Most people have a lot of these little bags around. I'm going to just snap it to close, and I'm going to take this one, and then I'm going to just fold it in half, just like this. And I'm going to just make it a little bit. If I had a ruler, I might run it along there. Just run my fingernails. If I put it on here, just like that. I am going to, then I could technically staple this if I had a stapler, or I'm going to use double-sided tape. So that's what I'm planning on doing with this. My bag is a little bit extra long. Initially, I thought these would work perfectly, but if you don't mind a little hangover, that works. Otherwise, you can just easily fold that down onto the sides, put a piece of tape there, and then it will work. So I'm going to just grab my double-sided tape and I'm going to apply it to the front, and I'm going to also apply it to the back. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to put it up just a tad, just right there. Fold that down, take the liner off, move that there. Another simple, quick treat already decorated to be handed out either as a gift to trick-or-treaters, to your co-workers, to the kids in school. It is up to you, but these are something just to spice up than just giving them plain old candy. So the next one that I am going to do is that I am going to take my little Hershey Nugget wrapper, grab a Hershey Nugget, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just apply a piece of double-sided tape just to one of these ends. The wrapper is 3 inches long and it's 1 1/4 inches wide is what it is. I remove the liner and then I just eye it up. I wrap that around. I wrap this around. Hold it down. You can embellish that with a little bit of a sticker if you have it. If you did these in black, these nugget wrappers, then you can add bat wings and do a bat face. So just a couple of different varieties there. So we, at the moment, have 5 treats already done. And now we will do the 5th one. And this is a treat pouch. And I want to just point out in the instructions that we do have pictures on how, step-by-step pictures on how that piece of paper needs to be folded. What's nice about this one is that you don't need any adhesive to make it stay. So I'm just gonna move these out of the way a little bit. And here's my piece of paper. It is kind of nice if you do use double-sided paper, but it is not necessary. A little bit of weight is going to show. So you're gonna flip the pattern over to onto the other side. You are going to fold this up to the top so that each of the little angle is touching, and then you're just gonna crease it down the middle. So you have a nice triangle. Then you're gonna fold the one side down just about there. You're just gonna fold it, crease it. Then you're gonna take the right side, and I'm gonna turn this over, and we are going to make another triangle right along here. Fold it and crease it. And then I'm going to take the other side again, and we are going to just make another triangle. Fold and crease. Make sure all those creases are nice and crisp. Fold this down. Now we have a little treat pocket, and I can stick a little or 2 little pieces of candy right in there. I can decorate that with a sticker. I can decorate it with a handwritten Happy Halloween, but another simple, easy treat that you don't need a lot of supplies. It just decorates something to hand out to co-workers, to family members, to trick-or-treaters. It honestly doesn't take that much time. I love decorating and doing little party favors for my co-workers at work and decorating them up and trying something a little bit different. And these are all different varieties that I have used in the past. I've used them in other adult craft programs, and people seem to enjoy knowing these different options. These are not necessarily all for Halloween. You can do this for Christmas, Easter. You just need to change out from ghosts to bunnies to little bears to chicks. Topper would be more of a Christmas theme than a Halloween theme, but there is an endless variety of what you can do. So we made a little pouch, we did a little nugget, we did a ghost hugger, we did a lollipop ghost, and then we did a treat topper. So those are the 5 main ones that are in this kit. Now I'm going to show you how to do the little Frankenstein. That is something that is cut out using the library's electronic die cutting machine, and it works slick. It cuts a multitude of stuff out instead of hand cutting, fussy cutting. So let us put that one together. So I'm going to just move everything off to the side. Last one that I'm going to show you and demonstrate is the Frankenstein pouch one. And this is one that I cut out with the library's electronic die cutter. It's something that we have at the library that helps me do a multitude of same things over and over without having to cut and prep all this stuff for the craft programs that the library does provide. And it is also something that's, you can trace this and make a copy of it, but it is a little bit more difficult without having a die cut machine or regular steel dies to do this. So the first thing I want to point out is that there is a little opening right there. And then I'm not sure how well you can see this, but there are dotted lines here that we're going to just fold at them. And I got one more. This will go into the pouch. That is your back. The one with the little half raised is your pouch, is where it tucks in and it's in the back. We are going to decorate the other side. So I am going to put a piece of double-sided tape along the edge right here, and I'm going to then insert it in to our treat pouch, just like that, giving them a little bit of a deadbolt. So let me do that. And I'm going to do it, I don't want it all the way down here. I'm going to do it just a little bit, about there. All right, and then his hair, because this goes bent over, we are going to attach his hair about right up in here. I'm going to have it lapping over on the other side so it does stick up, but I'm going to do it about right there, I'm thinking. So I'm going to just put a little bit of double-sided adhesive on the back. And just like that. So I'm just going to fold that over right at the moment. So this is what Frankenstein sort of looks like at the moment. Now you may want to, and this is where creativity comes into play, we are going to add a face, and we are going to, this one I would suggest using wiggly eyes, but I do not have any on hand. The picture that showed this had a scar too. So I'm going to just open this up. I'm going to play that down flat, and I'm going to attempt to draw a scar. I'm going to attempt to draw some kind of a mouth, and then my eyes. I don't know, he looks a little too happy for me, but we will go with that. And then fold them up a little bit. Now the candy. You could attach a little bit of a bag to it and stuff that with candy, or you can take like a fun-sized style of a candy and put it in there. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to, I think, on this I'm going to want to attach it to the bottom here. That will depend on how you are going to store your candy, because there are bags that do fit into a packaging like this. You can use snack bags again. So I'll just put it like that. Fold it up, fold them over. I would also, just for the sake of it, put a little piece of tape on the back here so that it, you know, stays closed instead of keep on opening it as it does. So let me just see, I'm gonna put it right on here. Just remove that. And look at that. Just stay, oops. There we go. So here's our little Frankenstein. So that's our bonus, and you should have 2 of those kits in your bag. And then again, I want to just go through what we made. We made a little ghost out of tissue paper. We made a little treat pouch out of paper using no adhesive, which I love. These treat toppers, you can find so many variety on the internet, or even if you just had some regular Halloween colors, if we're going with Halloween, cut it to size, make sure it overlaps in the front and the back, and then decorate it with, you know, stickers, words, penmanship. You can print out stuff. You can make these on your own through the computer if you have access to it. Then there's the little nuggets that we did. And I believe the little ghost hugger is the last little one that we did for our video today. Now there are other things that I just want to have you take in consideration so that you're aware of what is available out there if you are more inclined to find stuff to be more crafty, or you know, you want to just take it up a notch. So let me go, and I'm going to just go grab this little treat containers that I've also just want to show you that something very simple, very easy can be done. And I'm going to try to bring this into the video. Excuse my arms for a minute. All right. So here's a plate of other treats that I have done in the past that are something cool. So I am going to show you these. These are not something that I have instructions for. These are things that I've just done up on my own, seen off of Pinterest, seen off on the internet, just to give you more suggestions, more ideas in case you don't have enough to think about at the moment. A first one that I want to show you is quick and easy. It's this long, using a regular size Hershey bar and making it into a bat. You just cut the frame out as a bat, wrap it around. It's just like the Ghost Hunter. So I've done a couple of those in the past. These little bags right here, this little pumpkin and this little cat. I found these on a site, and I thought these would be adorable to hold treats in. So this is not something that I personally have sewn and made, but it's something that I found at a reasonable price. And I thought, oh, these would be just adorable to hand to someone at the door or to give to my niece or nephew in that regards. So that's another one. Something as simple as finding a cute little plastic bag and adding just a little bit of an embellishment. Bags can come into this size. Those are clear. Those would work well with the Frankenstein. Another cute little bag right there. And then there are also these glassine bags that you can find that is more of like a candy bag and has a flat bottom. You can do a treat topper here. Just some little things by adding a quick little paper clip, Halloween paper clip that you can find. Some kind of a sticker, all available at the local craft stores. Another one is this little cute little mini coffee cup that I just did a coffee cup wrapper. Decorated the top and inside, filled with Hershey Kisses. So another quick, easy thing to hand to co-workers. And then the last one is these little cute pumpkins that also have Hershey Kisses in it. I put in some orange tissue paper so that it covers and gives it more of a orange pumpkin look than just having the color of the silver of the Hershey Kisses in there. But so these are just additional ideas on how to decorate Halloween candy. They can be translated into a wide variety of different holidays. And that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this Halloween treat kit and that you have fun exploring ways to decorate your candy. This is Kathy from the La Crosse Public Library, and I'm happy that you watched another Cat's Crafty Corner. Thank you.